Now, your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
You know, when I look at the weather for the rest of the week, it really isn't going to be that bad of a week. Now, I'll admit there's going to be daily chances of storms, but not widespread. We're probably not going to have severe weather. It won't be real hot. It won't be humid, and it won't be windy. So if you don't mind a storm here or there, maybe a rain shower here or there, it's going to be a pretty decent week. Now, most of the action is going to be in the southern part of the state, and even for tonight, if there's going to be a storm in the south, it'll probably be to the southeast. Again, severe weather not expected at all this week, but like Saturday, a storm here or there might blow up and briefly reach severe limits. And once we get into the weekend, then the pattern is going to be changing a little bit more dramatically, and I think we'll have an increased chance of showers and storms and maybe some of the bigger storms this weekend. Right now, looking at the Bismarck sky cams, it's kind of a cloudy afternoon, but temperature's not bad, 72 degrees. The dew point's only 47. In Minot, fairly cloudy sky as well. The temperature is 77 degrees, east winds at 10, and the dew point is at 48. In Williston, fairly cloudy. The temperature in Williston 78 degrees, the dew point in the low 50s, and in Dickinson 67 degrees. And when I show you the radar, the rain is really close to Dickinson, but it hasn't really gotten the street too wet yet. So let's go ahead and check out some of the other temperatures around the area. A little bit cooler in Heidegger, where it has been raining, only 57 degrees. And you can see Medora at 66 and Harvey at 72. And the wind has been out of the east most of the day, 10 to 15 miles an hour. It's never been what you would call a really windy day by North Dakota standards, certainly. And even in the north, pretty light wind, especially when you get to the northwest around Sidney and Williston. The dew points are very comfortable. Now, they're mild, medium-sized type dew points around Mobridge and around Sidney. Other than that, 40s, low 50s, very comfortable outside. Starting to get a little bit more humid in Mobridge, but that's nothing really to worry about. Now, around the rest of the country, it looks like some severe weather in the northern plains and also the northeast. Some heavy rain. They could get like 6 to 8 inches of rain in Houston over the next couple of days. But if you see this big circulation here, so there's a big area of low pressure, and it's going to continually spin off little disturbances our way. And every time one of them arrives, that'll happen. A chance of rain, a chance of storms. It's kind of hard to pinpoint the timing that's going to be or anything like that. But this whole system is going to be responsible for just sending some disturbances our way, giving us those periodic chances of rain. And you know, as I mentioned earlier, hopefully everything's in the ground already. So this would be some good rain for the southern part of the state. And when I looked a little bit closer, I didn't see, I have the lightning detection turned on. I don't see one lightning strike on there. So this is just rain, and it's going to be just kind of a nice rain. Here we are in the future radar during the overnight hours. It's going to continue to slowly work its way to the east. It never does get too far north. And then tomorrow, it looks like early in the day, we're going to have a fairly cloudy sky for most of us, maybe the northwest a little more clear, but throughout the day, notice how we could still have maybe a small little system moving on through, but nothing big. So forecast temperatures tomorrow by 12 noon will be in the 60s to 70s, and tomorrow afternoon should be mid to upper 70s, and maybe, just maybe, a small shower or storm. So no real bad weather this week, I wouldn't think. Once we get into the weekend, though, then we have a little better chance of some showers, but overall, it's really not going to be that bad of a week to be outdoors.
Not bad at all.
Temperatures look great. Thanks, Tom. Coming up in our 5 at 5.